Really?
Welcome to Switch It Up. We are on an adventure today. As you can see, the iconic view behind us. It should be a fun one.
Yes, I believe that's called, they call it 𝐿𝐶𝐵.
𝐿𝐶𝐵?
Yeah, 𝐿𝐶𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵.
Is that how you actually say it?
Not sure.
Today, well, Sheila has many things planned for over the next several days. You can hear the rumble coming from the tunnel, and Harley riders. You guys are always loud. Always.
On and off the bike.
And this is, yes, and this is a fabulous ride. I can see it already.
We are doing that. It's on our list.
It's on our list too.
We got a long list, and we're going to bring you along with us.
So shortest intro in the world because the view says everything. So we're going to roll the intro, jump into this, and see where we lead. Are we going to see bears?
I hope so.
Okay.
Did you even tell them we're in Yosemite?
They don't. I think. Well,
now
I guess
they
if
know.
I'm watching this, I wouldn't know I was in Yosemite.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I am
You're
jealous.
here, and you still don't know that you're here.
I've seen pictures. Pictures. All right, roll the intro.
A man and a woman left their home to switch things up and go on the road. They didn't know where they would go, but it's gotta be better than staying home. They switched it up. They switched it up.
Todd's measuring. You're walking the white line? Because that sign right there. What's crazy is this is the this was the road that it said that we could go on. So what'd you come up with on your measurement?
28 feet.
Oh look, we got 2 feet to spare.
You have to earn your stripes to be RVer.
Yeah, aren't you glad we didn't do this last year?
Oh, this would have been horrible last year. I would have been freaking out.
Yeah, because California would have been like in the like this time last year, so you would only had a couple. Oh my! Don't look down. Don't look down. Don't do it.
Jeez.
Look at that.
I don't have time.
I'm not talking to you.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to the switch crew. Okay, this is about to get interesting.
What the heck? Is anyone coming?
Not that I see.
Alright, I can use both lanes.
Use both lanes. This is when Fiona loses all of her groceries on the inside. Over to the other side. See, you're doing great, babe.
Yeah. It's just this one, like, wheel go off, and then it's over. Like, you don't get a second, there's no second chances. There's no oopses.
Why are you even thinking like that?
Well,
No wheels need to go over anything.
pessimistic side of me.
We'll put that, oh, this would be fun on the motorcycle. It's like,
Seriously.
wish I had my old car.
Oh, I wish I was flying a drone.
So we want a drone and my old car.
I would love this drone footage of Fiona going down here. Sheila, you need to drive.
Oh yeah. This will be my first test.
Yeah, this will be a true test.
I'll do it right here. This will be when I'll first get started. We only have 50 miles to go. You can do it.
Where's the mountain for Yosemite?
I think it's 50 miles away. I was going to share with everybody the fun fact about this road.
Yeah, share the fun fact about this road.
So we are on Highway 49 in California, which, fun fact, I didn't know this, you guys probably did, but this is how in the gold rush, how the people that were coming out for the gold rush came across.
Good luck driving it.
He's actually been doing pretty good
so far.
So just the earth gets a little close to Fiona's butt sometimes. That's the biggest thing to watch.
Make sure you have a TPMS, because you don't want to have any tire issues on this road.
No, and we're just going slow. That's it.
Look, a cabin.
This road looks like it was actually built for people to go fast. But then again, I guess if you come across this road, you probably were they in buggies or just on horseback?
We'd look it up.
Can't look it up. Because out here, we have no signal.
Yeah, we're completely off the grid.
We're off the grid. We're off the grid for 6 days out here.
It's going to be a long 6 days.
Yeah. I don't know how you're going to upload the videos for these fine folk. We'll figure that out.
Shakes out.
All right. We have 31 miles to go. That's how you know you made it, when you get to those signs, Todd. You did good. You got us here in one piece.
We're not in a spot yet.
That's true. All I'm hoping for is 50 amp full hookups. And internet. I ain't gonna get that.
None of the sites are concrete, of course. It's 1,000 trails. And the roads are mediocre. But serves its purpose being so close to Yosemite. I think being off the grid, it gets a little tough to try to reach out to family members or things like that, so you just have to be aware.
Driving around, singing songs way too loud because we wanna. Picking up our love friends, fill up the car till it bends because we wanna. Yeah, we just wanna have fun. The trunk's full of wine. We're gonna stay up, have the time of our lives. The night is young, don't need anybody else. We came to party all night long.
Sometimes it sucks to be in the truck.
Can't see anything.
Okay, well that's beautiful. Here's the granite cliffs. Big old waterfall. You learning anything? Not yet?
I'm learning that's 𝐿𝐾𝐵𝐵. Because that's what you said, that's 𝐿𝐾𝐵𝐵.
No,
There's Horsetail Fall, Cloud Rest back there. Half Dome is to the right.
Yeah, that's that one.
Sentinel Rock, Cathedral Rock, and Bridalveil Fall. So it tells
All
you.
things we should go see. Or are you thinking
That's a lot of hiking.
Are you thinking you're close enough?
I'm pretty close. This is pretty close.
Okay, so my 6-day adventure that I have for us might only be one.
It turned into 20 minutes.
The list of all the places we want to go, and like you get a tunnel view outlook. Check. You got one done already.
You know, I have not seen that list.
It's a good one.
Yeah, that is a hell of a list there, dear.
You already done one though. Don't you feel accomplished?
No, don't you guys feel accomplished? Like, that was incredible. We only have, that's a disaster over there. What, we can't even put all that in the video. Like, I don't even know where that comes from.
Here's the thing about how the video comes out. Yeah. That's not my job. This is my job. You make it all pretty and put it in the video.
So, well, you're going to get to see whatever I decide to put in the video, peeps. All right, we're off. What's next? I guess we need to go for another check mark. We're going in this tunnel.
That's not on the list.
Oh, tunnel's not on the list? That's a long tunnel.
Yeah.
Hey, girl. Is this water?
Water.
It's not good for me to see.
What?
That means that we're going a long ways.
It's the next on the list. You can be the camel today.
Thanks. In typical fashion, the hike is closed, under construction. But we're, I guess, gonna walk up this dry creek bed
So we can see.
around everything. Adventure. You never know what's getting ready to happen for sure. But by the looks of the trampled down ground of the millions of people that come here, this is not the first time this has happened. Sheila's going that way. Think about it, this is kind of fun. I think we might have to go across this log that's here.
Which fine.
People following us. I think we have to go across the log, but once we get across the log, I don't know if we're supposed to be on the trail. Sheila took a fall a long time back and really hurt her leg. So she got a spiral fracture, metal plates and everything. So some things really intimidate her. This one of those things. Ta-da! I do have many years of roofing and painting houses in me, so it doesn't bother me. But Sheila, this is gonna pay off. It's gonna pay off up here. We're not supposed to be on the trail. Technically, we are not on the trail. We're off the trail. So, to all of you that are legalistic in your adventures, but look, not on the trail still, but we did get to the fall. Look, up.
I see that.
Look at that. Just look at that.
Great. Now we're leading a band of people. What are you doing?
I'm hiding.
Why are you hiding?
There's a ranger fixing the fence behind us.
No, there wasn't.
Yes, there was.
I'm going. For the record, we are not on any of the paths. Woo, you can feel that water.
Feel it.
Wow.
We're a long ways away.
Yeah, we are a long ways away. There's this thing where you climb 𝐿𝐵𝐵𝐵𝐵, and at nighttime, when they get tired of climbing, they pitch tents and hang, or not tents,
No,
like a
they
suspension.
sling.
They sling off the side of that.
Sleep in a sling.
I don't know. Would you sleep in a sling on the side of a mountain?
No.
What the funny part is, most people won't even go past that pedestrian closed sign to do what we just did. There's like this moral dilemma that clicks in their head, like, can't do it. Well, others go off the path like us and go up and find another way. It's an interesting
Yeah.
thing.
The hard thing is that you've come all this way
Yeah.
to not see that it's hard to
Yeah.
say, oh, I'm not gonna see it.
So
So we saw it.
we saw it. We were good.
Should just figure out how to take that off and put this on there, but it's fine.
I feel like this is turning into a triathlon adventure. Hiking. Now we're going on some bike ride. It can't be as bad as when we did the bike ride in Glacier when I ran out of battery at
Yeah.
all the way to the top and
This
had to
is
go back
only
18
11
miles.
So
Yeah.
we're
So
gonna find a nice place to have lunch.
sure we are.
'Cause I know that keeps Todd happy. I brought you some snacks. Look, it all fits perfectly in here. Got you a soda and some Lucky Charms and some chips, some hand sanitizer for me, some wet wipes for me, napkins for me, Advil for me.
This just gives you a really good glimpse of what happens behind the scenes. You thought you were getting a normal Yosemite, go get top 5 things.
Nothing's normal with
No, we're just on the adventure, and Yosemite happens to be the beautiful, most beautiful place that you can be to do an adventure, but...
And we just take you along.
Yeah, it is very pretty. We're biking the valley down here in Yosemite, and there's another waterfall coming up. I don't know what waterfall that is. There's so many things to see. It makes me think of Zion National Park when we biked it, how pretty it was. So it's a double lane, one-way road that goes around, which is nice. Sheila's pointing out some bigham trees. Another bigham. She hasn't seen the waterfall up here yet.
Sure is pretty. Oh, these people are rafting. I want to do that. I want to do that.
We've been at some amazing places for our lunches, but this setting is something. You got a meadow, you got water, some amazing trees.
Granite cliffs on both sides.
It's very unique. It's a very unique place because it's not very big when you think about it. It's just long. It's like a long, narrow area. Yeah,
right now?
Where we're at right now.
In the valley. They call it the valley.
So you're a valley girl. Like, totally.
You're so dating.
You are in California.
You're so dating yourself.
Oh, I am dating myself, but that's okay.
I don't think they talk about valley girls anymore.
They totally do.
Not necessarily the hike that I have is hiking these other 2 falls. We're here at the Yosemite Village. Mirror Lake is on my list, and so is Mist Trail. Now, I was thinking we'd do those another day, but we're right here.
Great tip is bringing an electric bike. This has been great. We've seen, I don't know, we've really boogied through a lot of this, haven't we?
We have.
You know where we're going now?
Curry Village.
Curry Village.
We have. We've been able to, which means we get to put more of the things on our list.
Oh yeah.
We get to see more.
That means we get to cross more off.
Right, get cross more off and then add more to it.
Oh. No, that's not the point of a list. You cross them off. You don't
Come
add.
on, you've never had a to-do list and you just added something to the to-do list even though you done it already just to cross it off?
No, I don't to-do things and then add things to torture myself. Not like in the same week. Maybe a week later I might find other things to add to the list.
Oh no, I think we're gonna go down. Let's go down here and see about rafting. Can we do that? Let's go see about getting on this river.
Yeah, it's not a very fast river. It's just more of a float. But it would be very pretty.
I think it would be beautiful, yeah, with the granite cliffs on each side. This place is...
It's just quiet.
Yeah, listen.
Okay. Vámonos.
did that. They saw that, but now we're gonna add to our list. We're gonna hike the 1 mile up.
We're adding stuff. I thought we were just like we were overachieving. Now we're adding stuff.
Well, look, I got to cross off the glacier point that I wanted to go to because it's closed. Unless you wanted to hike that 4 miles to get there, but the road's closed.
Sheila has now stepped up her game, researching.
It's a good book.
This is what we deal with. Look at this. She walks out the other day. She goes, "Hey, I got Todd's book of torture."
We're on page 386 right now.
We're on page 386.
Yep.
You can follow along too, kids. Oh goodness.
Okay, so now we need to decide tomorrow. Are we hiking or motorcycling? That's today's question.
Sitting versus walking. I think we know
Yeah,
kids.
but sitting for a really long time
Oh.
or versus walking a short time.
I guess we're gonna leave that as a mystery.
Mystery for tomorrow.
See you in the morning. Okay, I guess we can't get out of here that quickly because Sheila has made an RV wonderful dinner. What is this? What are we eating?
We're having a steak salad tonight.
Steak salad.
Yes, it's one of my favorites, probably because of the homemade roasted garlic buttermilk dressing. It's so good. I love it.
So
a little protein.
Little protein.
Mm-hmm. You know
now
what?
Somebody's gonna ask, how do we get this? How do we get it? How do we get it? You're gonna want the recipe. We already know you're gonna ask. How do you get the recipe, dear?
Okay, so how about I can put it in the next newsletter.
See,
So
we're getting proactive because we know that when you watch our videos and I post something,
Somebody
then
will
somebody
ask.
will ask. So we're going to put it in the newsletter.
I'll put in this next newsletter.
So if you would like this
The recipe, then you need to go to our website at ghostswitchitup.com and sign up for the newsletter. And we'll put
that
it in
only
this-
comes out once a month.
Once
so
a month.
we don't bombard you with stuff.
Nope, just the first Friday of every month. We'll put this recipe in there.
This is a good way to end this day. I was premature in my ending. So now we'll see you tomorrow on whatever we're doing. I don't know what we're doing, but
We're still not sure,
no, yes.
but we're gonna eat for now.
Okay.
Okay.
Told us that if you're coming to Yosemite, there is no cell service in this Thousand Trails wonderful campground. And I would have to agree. There's absolutely no service. And their internet that you pay for here, it's not very good. It's sporadic at best. So we were told that if you just load everything up, go out to the stop sign, turn left, drive for 1.7 miles to the old Sawmill Road, turn right, go exactly 1/2 mile, park on the left side, you will have service. Unfortunately, for all of you to see one of our videos, we are making this trek to the old Sawmill Road. And then I thought, this could actually be valuable to you if you come to Yosemite and stay at this wonderful Yosemite RV Lakes Thousand Trails Resort. I'm going to show you where to go get internet, apparently, with our RV on the go. I got the directions.
Yeah, when they say internet on the go, it's a whole new meaning to internet on the go.
You're going to have to hold the directions to where we're going.
Yeah, we got to go exactly
To those specifications. It's
Yes.
like, I feel like I'm on like all of a sudden some TV show, like a, I don't know, like a James Bond thing. Like we're on an adventure.
Turn right onto Sawmill Mountain Road. So 1.7. Got it?
Yeah.
Oh, the things we don't do to upload a video.
Now what?
Exactly half a mile. Exact. And park on the left just before the gate.
I can see why it's an old sawmill road. There's logs.
It's all Sawmill Mountain.
Sawmill Mountain Road.
And then there's a left, like a little.
So we park here?
And guessing because it says right before the gate, so park here.
All right.
Nobody else out here.
Oh, Sawmill Road, check. Sure is quiet up here. RV on the go, check. I'm gonna plug it in over here and then we'll run the antenna up to the top. Okay. Let me turn on this. Set that there. Oh.
That's pretty good speed.
We might get this done.
That's the upload.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Here comes a car.
I wonder if it's weird for them to
If you're gonna come to this RV park, know that nothing works. Cell phones, nothing. But we were successful, so you guys got to see the video uploaded. Now we have some other things. First thing, Sheila says she's gonna take a nap before we start our next adventure type stuff. RV life at its finest. Look at you all bundled up.
It's kind of chilly.
Yes, we are heading out on a motorcycle adventure today. I think national parks is a good place to take the bike. The scenery, not having to deal with traffic as much. It should be an interesting time. I think we're going to Mariposa Valley, right? Mariposa Valley?
Mariposa Grove.
Grove. There's valleys, there's groves, there's all these things here. Barking dogs, you got all that stuff when you're camping. Look great. Look at, she's all like coordinated. She looks like
We're going to the grove.
motorcycle. Look at that, just all sexy.
Uh-huh. It's my least favorite look.
That's a wonderful ride. Lots of turns. Mariposa Grove. I'm not quite sure what to expect. Maybe some trees.
I think that's a good guess.
Is that a guess? We got to take the shuttle apparently because it's the weekend. Otherwise, I think they'd let us drive it.
But we only have how far to go? I mean, it was only like a couple miles in, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Come take my hand, I will walk with you. I won't let
Use your superhero strength and see if you can, your superhero gift, to see what happened just by touching it.
There was a big storm.
Sheila's superhero gift. The big storm. It seems like we run into deer more than we run into anything.
Well, I know, because it's the deer I don't want to see.
Sheila's still on the hunt for a moose.
Bears and moose.
Some meeses. We need some meese.
I've seen a bear. I just
Yeah.
would like to see another one.
I've seen one moose run across when we were at Glacier
I missed it.
and she missed it. So sad. Sheila, bust him off with some facts about the grizzly giant. Just spit those facts out.
He is 96 feet in circumference
Yeah?
and like 209 feet tall.
Which is about the same height as the Statue of Liberty.
Yes. And
Uh-huh.
the tree that right
The
there.
trunk off, yeah.
It's about 7 feet, so it's an average tree. The branch.
The branch is an
The
average
branch
tree.
is an average
Coming
size
outside.
tree. Uh-huh.
It's fabulous. I will say that if you're coming to Yosemite, yes, come to Mariposa Grove to see the sequoias, but it is complete different if you go to see the grand sequoias in the national park.
In Sequoia National Park.
Yeah, because there you actually can get up to them. You can. There's just so many more. I mean, here you're just sporadically seeing them, and you get the idea. But to see so many like we did, totally different feeling.
Yeah. I mean, there's some big. I mean, there's some giant trees through here, but I feel like, yeah, Sequoia National Park is just there's just plethora.
Yeah, plethora. See, now you're busting out the words, the massive words. It's funny how this tree, there's nothing else around it. See, look. It's just a ginormous tree in the middle of the woods.
It's very quiet. I will say there's definitely a lot more people at Yosemite
Yes.
than the Sequoia.
So my favorite question of everything that I've heard on this, looking at these wonderful grand sequoias, is a 10-year-old walks up to this grizzly giant and he says, I don't know if we'd ever find out, but how many rolls of toilet paper would that thing make? I find that absolutely astounding that that's where he went when he saw it.
That's funny.
It is good. How many rolls? If you could put that in perspective on how big these massive trees are by rolls of toilet paper, then I think you're onto something. It's fabulous. I can't even think of that.
No, that's typical 10-year-old boy, right?
Yeah. We found something on the way, so we decided to stop. It looks old. There's some horses, all the different types of wagons.
Stagecoaches.
That Yosemite, Mariposa, big trees. Can you imagine doing? I could not imagine going on tours in something like that. Talk about beat you up. Wow. Horses are coming in. You're looking at, what'd you say, 1857?
That bridge was
Bridge was built in 1857 because he was wanting to build a tourist establishment.
He did.
He sure did.
Yes.
Look at that.
1857 though. I mean, we're approaching 200 years on that. Pretty quickly.
Is that like your math? Is that like
well,
your quick,
I'm just saying,
dirty math?
It's going to be pretty fast.
It is.
They've come a long ways.
They've done it well, good job. Look at this. This is a great job at keeping it up. What building is this, you ask? It's the jail. Look at this. You do get a cot.
Occasionally it also served as a morgue.
A morgue?
Sometimes.
Oh, oof.
They put horseshoes on the ground because that's how they shackled the prisoners to those horseshoes right there. In the mortar down there, they chained the people to the horseshoe so you couldn't escape.
So there you saw it, first jail/morgue. People were dying to get out of there.
You're not funny.
That was good.
It's cool. Took them 2 days in the stagecoach to get to see the wonders of Yosemite.
I couldn't imagine 2 days on a stagecoach. What were you got like 10 other strangers with you. What were the bathroom breaks like? It's like, hey, Jerry. Hey, Jerry. Jerry's the driver. You know, the guy that mushes with the whatever. Anyway, I gotta use the restroom. So does everyone just sit while you run out behind a tree and do your business? I cannot even imagine. And just like they take one break, and then with that one break, everyone goes out to find their own tree to use the restroom. How do the restroom stops work back then? That's just what I want to know. Oh, this is cool. Sheila's still on her superhero power of wanting to touch things and see the history of stuff. Yes, it would be great, dear. I thought something really incredible when I was reading in there was after the Civil War ended, a lot of the African American soldiers that served in like the Spanish War and things, they put together the Buffalo Soldiers. And the Buffalo Soldiers were renowned as an African American like protectors of the park. And it was like a big honor. And so just reading the history of that and then all the things that it was really pretty cool. Like you don't see that type of history really to hear different sides of different things. So it was really refreshing to see. I don't know, just my little take on that. It makes you reflect on a lot of different, because it brings everything back together with all the racial tension and stuff that goes on in the world. And then to see what they had to endure, and then they turned around and became the protectors of this place before everything got, you know, the whole, what is it? Before it became national park. Yeah.
Which, if you think about it, I mean, we take all that for granted that all this had to be protected, right? Like
Yes.
right now, we're just like, oh, this is the national park area. But you don't realize
The soldiers
what had
were
to
put in.
happen in order to maintain its beauty so that we can enjoy it, because otherwise it'd be, you know, all torn.
And then to
chopped
see,
down.
like we were just at that monarch tree where it was down, and we were walking with one of the park guys. I can't remember who he was, but he was saying that that tree, they don't know when it fell, but then you go in there and you see a picture of like all of the soldiers with their horses on that exact tree that has all the carvings of people's names and stuff on it. That it's just mind-blowing to think how
long
many
ago and how long that tree's been down.
right, and how many thousands of people have come through. You can't even wrap around. In the United States, our history doesn't go back as far, so it's hard to wrap our head just around that. So it is pretty
But
cool.
it makes you appreciate the fact that, you know, that somebody had the knowledge and the foresight to say, okay, yep, we're going to protect this land and we're going to keep it, because I mean it is beautiful to come and see.
Yeah, this is a good little stop on the motorcycle. We didn't even know we didn't see it on the map.
These are all the houses. I want to continue walking that way.
Can you imagine? Like just those stones going up. I cannot say enough thank yous to have electric bikes when it comes to national parks. I don't know how you guys all do it without them. I really don't. Because we've got to park a long ways away because there was no parking to get to some of our hikes and stuff. So, just saying, this is a hack. You gotta have electric bikes going into the parks nowadays with all the changes and passes and parking and this is the lower falls for Yosemite. It's a nice little walk of pavement.
Just a mile.
Yeah, half a mile in, half a mile out.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we cheated though. We took the bike half of the half a mile.
Because Todd said.
Because we can. Because we can.
There was an angle in which you could see the top one. That's
Yeah, it's
leading
called
into that one.
7 miles of walking to see that up there. That's what
I'd
it's
be
called.
seeing it from the top. I want to see it all from the bottom, but closer.
Yeah,
Maybe if we go that way.
I think if you put your email into God and say, hey,
Can you move that?
can you move this over for us? I mean,
Do I have an email?
I think it is.
That's
It's
great.
.god. It's under the management.god, and then you put that in there for your requests.
I see.
Yeah. So I know there's different email addresses.
It might be a facility request.
Facilityrequest.god. You put that email in and he'll take care of stuff.
Well, maybe if we walk that way.
Yeah, I don't think you'll see the top. I mean, just look at it. Look at it.
Is that going to be a thing now? Cause
just look at it.
No, it needs to not be a thing.
It's touristy Todd here.
No.
Just look at it. Well, babe, look at.
Stop it.
Look at. Look at that.
There are 1,000 people.
1,000 people. Look at that. Look at that. Look. Just every. Oh gosh! Don't leave me. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to stand up in front of all these people. Sheila's going to run, and I'm just going to start pointing. Watch this. This will be fun. Oh yeah. Ah, but Sheila! Sheila, look at it! Look at it, Sheila! She doesn't want to look at it with me.
Todd's over there being stupid, calling me up, yelling at me, and I found a way to see the falls from the other direction, where I can see maybe both. Here he comes. Come this way. That facility request I put in, God showed me the way. It's this
Facility request?
Yeah, he got back to me. He just said, hey, walk a little to the left. So we're walking a little to the left.
I'm glad the facility request went through so fast.
It's better than the IT department to switch it up, I'm telling you that. Or the production team.
Oh gosh, look at this. This is beautiful.
Yeah, here we go.
What?
See, there it is.
Now you can see it all. Yeah, look at it.
Stop it.
Look at it. Started from Sheila. She just didn't realize it. It is wet over here. Now you can see the whole thing. So if you do that lower loop, just get off the beaten path to the left. Follow the rocks up so you can see the whole thing.
The wet zone. Those people were soaked though because they came from up there.
Yeah, I'm not going up there. The power you can feel.
Oh yeah.
I'm glad to know this information. I saw on that sign that entering a closed area is a $250 fine. So now we know. If you ever enter a closed area, I had no idea what the fine was.
What's considered a closed area?
When they have a closed sign up, I guess, that would be considered closed area. There's
Closed
the fine.
signs.
No, but up here, Glacier Point's closed, so they're telling people if you do it, you're gonna get a ticket.
Glacier Point is closed for all of 2022.
Yes.
Just FYI. See it? Clear over there.
I honestly don't care. I really. What they can't see
Is that it's straight up?
Let's put it in perspective.
Oh boy.
If you're pulling an RV and you see an 8% grade down, and you know you have to kind of watch those brakes, you can put this hike 12% grade for at least 2.5 miles up. Put that in your head. It doesn't stop. It's by far, it's just an even grade. Yeah.
I think they called this moderate, not strenuous, on the map.
It should go on weight levels then. It should go on weight. Because this isn't moderate for a 208-pound dude.
Well, it sure is pretty. Look at that water clear down there. So you're saying you're not having fun?
I'm gonna really hold my tongue.
You are? Who's getting the lashing?
Nobody.
Me?
No, I just don't think this is any fun. This is dumb. This is stupid. Honestly, it's dumb.
But there's a lot of people here.
Yeah,
Obviously
I
having
don't know.
fun.
who labeled it as like, let's walk 2 miles straight uphill till you get to 600 stairs to go see a waterfall. I just saw the biggest waterfall in the world less than a quarter of a mile in. Why are we going?
Because you like to be off the beaten path.
Not like this. No.
Okay, so how about we think of it as we are training so that we can go farther another time. We're working.
Why would I want to go farther?
Because we're working out our muscles.
Yeah, well then after the 1.5 miles we've gone, I could turn 1.5 miles to go down and have 3 miles of really strenuous activity.
But then, see, next time you'll be able to go 2 miles because you've trained your body. No? You're not buying it?
No, I'm not. Nope.
You're
Helicopters. There's reason they made helicopters. There's reason, I mean...
But you're supposed to be looking at the beautiful surroundings. Hear that water down there?
No.
And then that big giant cliff of granite?
That's not what's happening. What's happening is I'm trying to survive. I'm trying to get oxygen. That's what's happening. There's no, oh, that's pretty. No, because my heart's saying, you're an idiot. My lungs are going, I hope you can breathe and don't pass out and fall off the trail.
Okay.
It's just dumb. I'm going to have a meltdown is what's going to happen.
We don't like it when Todd has meltdowns. I'm just saying, it's not a good thing. So would you like to turn around?
No, I have to pee. So I got to get to the stupid bridge so I can use the restroom.
Well, you are a boy. You could probably climb up that hill right there.
Yeah, and now I'm going to make it to the bridge.
But we're not going up any of the stairs.
I am not. I'll sit down at the bottom and I'll wait for you to go up the stairs. And you've got to take the GoPro, show everyone how awesome it is.
Well, I just need to pee too, so let's get to that part. Is it worth it? I'm going to take that as a no. It's just 0.3. Surely I can make it another 0.3 of a mile. This is one of those moments where you're tired, my heart's beating and I'm exhausted. My body hurts. However, 0.3 of a mile. Granted, it's straight uphill. But one of the values of Switch It Up is the W stands for with no regret. And I feel like this is one of those moments. I just need to push myself just a little bit more and I can be at Vernal Falls. There's no way I'm going to the next one, which is Nevada Falls. But just a little bit farther. I can do it. Let's do it. Come along with me. Todd's back at the footbridge, which is fine. I'm younger than he is. Some of you, and probably my mom, are saying it's not safe to hike out here by yourself. Thing is, I'm not by myself. There's got to be 100, 200 people out here. So somebody would help me if I got hurt. But this is spectacular. Just a few steps to go. Well, I asked some people who were all the way up there at the top. See the top up there? Probably another 45 minutes to get to the top, plus to come back down. Plus I got to get all the way back down to the footbridge where Todd's at. So I'm glad that I made it to the base of that Vernal Falls. I wanted to make it to the top, but that'd be another hour-and-a-half round trip, plus getting back down to see where Todd's at. Probably another 2.5 hours. This is where I turn and head back down all the stairs. Get back to Todd. It's beautiful. And it's very misty, hence the mist trail. It's all the water coming off, so it's nice and refreshing. Well, let's go find Todd, shall we? He's down there somewhere. You rested. You got some rest.
I did get some rest. Met some amazing people.
Yeah. Now I need a snack.
I don't have any snacks.
I got wobbly legs.
Okay.
So
listen, if you're watching our channel, you're gonna find out that the bridge is good enough. Sometimes it's just good enough. And I feel great now. I was a little grumpy Todd. I feel great after about an hour and a half sitting there. Met some people. So
I didn't even go to the top. I wanted to go to the top. So
now it's all downhill from here.
well, my tip is you can make it to the top, people. You just need to make that the only thing you do today. In one day is just do Mist Trail. Come out, start off early in the morning, bring your lunch, bring some snacks, and you can make it.
I met a guy sitting on, when I was sitting in the rock, 14 hours. He started at 5:30 this morning and he went to Half Dome. So through the Mist Trail. So there's always that too, if you really got it in you.
Well, that's on via cables. You might actually like that.
I'd have to go that many hours to get there, so no, it will never happen.
Never's a big word.
Well,
I thought you wanted to hike Kilimanjaro.
I'm reevaluating my goals on Kilimanjaro. Yes, I am. My age might be age restricted.
I don't know. I've seen some pretty old dudes do that.
I saw some old dudes. I'm like, wow, I commend you. You know who else I commend? Women who carry their children.
Yeah.
All these, and the dudes with the babies on their back.
Yes, that's crazy.
Props to you. Oh, props to you guys.
I'm barely able to carry my own thighs.
Yeah, I get it.
All right, here we go. We got to go up to go back down.
Down we go.
All right, let's get a snack though. I need a snack. So that's the water from Vernal Falls. I could have just rode it down.
Before I leave, just wanna make amends for all the mean things I've said about Yosemite. I'm so sorry. Well, this feels good. Ian, this is like Ian when he said you could go forest bathing. You can hug a tree.
I don't know what you're doing.
I'm hugging this tree.
But I'm gonna walk away from you again.
No, this is fabulous. I think we should add this to the list of tree hugging. I feel grounded right now.
Yeah, with that.
Yosemite.
Goodbye, Yosemite. I'm leaving Todd again back there. I'm gonna go check out the water down here. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so we can show you our next adventure. We'll see if Todd whines at that. But look at that. Sun's getting ready to go down.
Pick them out.
So oh, there's something crawling on your back.
I know, there's ants. I've got ants all over me from hugging the stupid tree.
So the moral of the story?
Don't hug trees. It's stupid. Don't do that either.
After our hike, we had a 3-mile ride back to Shrek. But this view never gets old. It's beautiful. So, final thoughts, Sheila.
Well, we've hiked, we've walked, we've biked, we've motorcycled, we've drove.
We've hugged trees.
No, we haven't.
I've hugged trees. I've complained. I've been joyous.
And you're right, the views of this just never get old. We'll probably drive by that one area again and I'll still say, wow, that's amazing. It is a national park you have to see, for sure.
Yes. Yes. I was thinking, oh, it can't be that good. It really is.
And the good thing about it is I know that there's a lot of people that watch our channel that would be like, yeah, I can't do that hike and I can't do that bike. But it's still beautiful. You can just drive through it. There's some areas you can just drive through and with like little,
stopovers,
and look over.
Quick hikes to see the waterfalls. You can do that here too.
Yeah. So it's worth it. All ability levels can make it. But it is worth it.
We are now concluding Yosemite.
Unless we see a bear on our way
No
out.
more. No more bears.
I want to see a bear.
So make sure you like, comment, subscribe.
Ooh, there's a meadow. Maybe we should walk over.
No,
in the
I am
meadow.
done walking. I am done riding. I'm done. Your boy Todd.
There's a Seinfeld episode like that. Stick a fork in me, Jerry.
Thank you for tuning in. We really do appreciate you listening to me whine on our adventures.
Yeah.
I
I don't
know.
know where we're off to next.
You don't?
Oh yeah, now I do. I remember. It'll be a good one.
It'll be a good one. Make it a good one. Make sure you subscribe so you can see it. It's going to be a good one.
It's gonna be a good one.
Barn burner coming your way, whenever that is. And we're
Look
out.
into each other's eyes. There's no one left but you and me. It's like a made-up place that only we can see.